That should give people enough time to realize that we switched games. And now we're doing The Sims, which should be more fun. A little bit salty. Slight saltitude from Dark Souls. Just that DLC. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Let's switch it up. Do something different. Dark Souls 1 co-op is a blast, yeah. And I'm not sure how good that's going to be is the co-op for that. We'll see. There's a couple games that I want to play with Mike. Not Factorio. We already did that. Fuck. Somehow we already did that. I don't even know, man. I want to do Satisfactory, which is apparently like Factorio, but multiplayer first person. So there's that. And you guys can see, right? Well, you should be able to in just a second anyway. What else is going on in the world of Rev? God. That Warhammer thing was kind of my day today, to be honest with you. Ran into someone that I know from work at the place I play, which is unfortunate because, like, I'm a different human being at work. I try and be, what's the word? Soulless? Like, if I appear soulless, then they can't take it from me, right? It's sort of like walking around with your pockets out when you're walking around somewhere where someone could rob you. If I appear like I have no soul, then they can't even try and rob me, right? If I have no money, you can't steal from me. There's no point. Go rob someone who's got a Gucci bag or something, right? But I was having fun and smiling. I have a soul still left to harvest. Alright, can you guys see? Let me make sure. Yes, you guys can see. Good. Okay. Alright, where do you guys want to go? Oh, someone had a request, and I think I'm gonna just make this guy. I don't know how we're gonna... Can we check on Raven? We'll check on Raven. We haven't seen the Bonkers family. Why don't we just check in on that whole building? But, there was a request on Tumblr that I make Hard Juggins. Some of you may not remember Hard Juggins. It took me a minute to remember who he was. I've got enough characters that I kind of forgot. Hard Juggins. Truckin' and Fuckin' is my game. Hard Juggins is the name. Or whatever the line was. He's a bearded dude. He looks like Santa, basically. So I may even just rip off the Santa look I've got already. I think he had hair like that. I'm trying to remember. Does anyone remember Hard Juggins? He was just a right, like, bastard of a guy. Trucker. There we go. He might have had hair. Are there new characters? I don't get this reference. It was from American Truck Simulator. I need to find someone who's like... Can you be fat and old? You can be. That makes him look a little bit too much like Santa. Maybe we change out his hair a bit. I don't rightly remember what his hair was like to begin with, to be honest with you. No. I mean, that's just Sephiroth at that point. Most of these hairstyles work better on, like, young people. That's, like, super Santa-y. kind of my hair right there. What the fuck is that? It's like an afro, but it's shaved on the sides. Do you think I could run that? Not that, but like where the sides of my head are the same length as like the top of my head, or I mean my beard hair, but then like I've got like a mohawk stripe going. Can I pull that off, or am I too classy for that? Or am I not classy enough for that? It's hard to decide. I think that's probably right, as much as I feel like it should be something else. I'm a classy bitch. I am a classy bitch. I've almost forgotten what Hard Juggins looks like, and he's kind of an obscure Rev reference, so I feel like just throwing him out there and seeing how he does is probably the best. He's a trucker, so he needs to look like one. I don't know what stats to give a trucker. It's more biker than is trucker. Gear, I feel like you're a legit Rev fan. Yeah, you know the memes. Hard Juggins is like obscure as shit. You know? That's like, I don't know, what's I'm trying to think of an equivalent. Like, maybe, like, Unforgiven 2 by Metallica? Like, not even Unforgiven that you might have heard of, but Unforgiven 2 that you definitely haven't. That wasn't great. Give him the tracksuit. I was kind of thinking that, but I feel like I've given everyone tracksuits. Alright, personality. Sloppy. I make gremlins exclusively. He's kind of just, I guess. Yeah. And he wants to own his own truck, so I guess Fanta. Or, Fortune. Fanta. Are there any trucker hats? That's a good question. Like, that it took me a minute to remember my own memes. That's how I knew this was, like, a super, obscure reference. But to that guy who messaged me on Tumblr asking if I could add Hard Juggins, here you go. He's just gonna be wandering about. We'll see how he does. I don't know. It does not appear like trucker hats are a thing. Alright, so... And then his turn-ons are, I want to say cars, but that's not an option. Some mechanical stuff. And... I feel like he would have an underwear fetish. That's fine. And things he doesn't like are... creative types. Blue-collar worker. Hard Juggins. There you go. Made. My first stream of yours you caught was Roller Coaster Rampage in 2014. Jesus Christ, dude. Let's just throw him in a random ass house. Yeah, go ahead. What are my chances with this hottie? Hard Juggins. All of the ladies love him. We already have Santa. He lives, over there? Where's Santa? Yeah, there's the Santa family. So we got Santas. We got, John Smith, the normal human. We got the Scallywag Pirates. We got Roth, which I think is just a regular, like, that's a normal family, right? That's not like a, yeah, but, Gerald lives with them. The children are the pit. in here we've got Dickens. We got Darkheart. We got the Bonkers family. And we got Where's Waldo. Also, we got Carmen Sandiego, who looks more like a witch, but I did my best. Then we got the Reed family, which is like, I guess I should explain who these people are. The Reed family, the mom and son who hasn't achieved as much as he would like to do with his life, but just despite his best efforts has not been able to get his bakery off the ground. We've got the Vallejo family, who really just have Grimshaw the asshole that we'd care about. I made him to be as much of a dick as possible, just that way he'd accost random people. But to be honest, Dickens, the sexy cowboy, has actually taken on that role as being the asshole everyone hates. We got Crumbert in his attack tower. He writes posts on the internet about how much he hates that Rey is in Star Wars. Cletus is a fuck. Then we got Murderfuck, who is Bjorn Murderfuck from My Summer Car. We got the Fucks, which is Ted Fuck, who's theoretically supposed to be a sex god, but has had some issues with being a sex god, in that no one wants to fuck him. And I feel like that's everyone. Let's check in on these guys that I didn't really go over. So let's see how the Bonkers are doing. Our gay clowns and their night daughter. Or it was like one of their sisters, because we couldn't put them in, or we couldn't put her in knight armor unless if. All right. It looks like Raven Darkheart is down here. He's talking to Jingles, and Jingles said something to upset her. She is kind of a bitch. What? Why is everyone... Whoa. Why are you harassing her? That's totally not your thing. That's Cletus's thing. Get your own thing, Jingles. Jingles is not as popular of a character, and he realizes it, so he's trying to take over. Have more people been turned into cats? No. Raven Darkheart, widower of about 13 husbands who all mysteriously disappeared. She also has like 13 cats who all have the same names as her ex-husbands and one ex-wife, because, you know, she had money too. Is Gwen available to talk? Yeah. That sucks to like go and get the phone, like, get up. It's like 8. It's 8 o'clock at night? Why are you calling? 12 husbands and 1 wife. You remember your own deep lore. It's the lore that keeps people coming back. I found some new places to hang out. Yeah, sure. Let's have Gwen get out and see the town. What is their relationship again? Because if it's like their dad's, like, that's super awkward. 13 husbands, 13 cats. Figure out where to eat. You guys can have just have a night in. You know? Just the two of you. And then she's starting a bath, I guess. Wait, do they only have 1 bed? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are they... Oh, no. Wait, why are they... Pierre, why are you sleeping in your... Why are you sleeping in Gwen's bed? Alright, so where do we go? Where would a knight in shining armor go just to get out? Lucky's Shack. I feel like I only go to like the crummy dive bar kind of places, and then like the clubs, because clubs I figure is where actual people go out. But I like dive bars. I like a shitty place where you can get stabbed and your name won't even be on the news because you're not important because you went to a dive bar? Like, what kind of fucking weirdo are you? You know? Like, gross. You're not important. You go to dive bars. You know? I like that kind of place. That's the kind of place that I go. Corner shops. You know, I was really looking for someplace that's like, I don't know. Seems like someplace that would be open at 8 o'clock at night that I haven't been to. I want to go somewhere new. We go to the same places. Yeah, I love the atmosphere in those kind of places. The places that you can write on the wall and no one gets angry at you because there's already so much graffiti. I have tagged no places because that's illegal. Yes. That's what I meant to say. Okay, let's try the FM. That sounds like shit. I definitely don't have my signature on any dive bars in Austin. Yes. Saved? Does that work? You guys believe me? I believe me. Gwen, where are you at? Are you stuck on the stairs again? It's a consistent problem with this apartment complex. I feel like all of the places that we... or all the people that we don't really care about seeing, like the Waldo family, are fine to live in the apartment complex. But yeah. This place makes you sign the wall if you spill your drink. Yeah, it was just a joke for stream. I make jokes all the time. It's what I do for a living. I make jokes. You know? Jokes like doing graffiti or crimes, or that you guys should do your drugs. Do your drugs, yes. On 420, you know? Because 420, blaze it, right? I'm gonna hope that this isn't a real song. It sounds almost like a real song. This is an actual song, isn't it? God damn it. Alright. Alright, what would you call this? R&B? Alright, let's just make sure that... let's just make sure that none of these are on the list. If it has an actual band... Battle Royale taking their name a little too early. Oh, no, that was the name of it. Chromeo? Chromeo's in this? I didn't realize Chromeo was a thing back in, like, whenever this game was made. God, I forgot about Chromeo. Let's just get all of these songs that will definitely get us copyright claimed. Because even though... wait, what does Chromeo sound like in... I just want to hear what his voice sounds like sung by... when did... I mean, I probably shouldn't actively be listening to a song that's going to get me copyright claimed. I'll listen to it later. Alright, did I get rid of all of them? No, the Flaming Lips. There's a whole bunch. Let's just get rid of all of this. Can I tell you guys another, like, Warhammer-esque story? The other day, it was raining super hard. Like I said when I was playing Dark Souls, the weather has been really up and down, which means there's a lot of like sudden rainstorms, right? It was raining sideways. It was crazy, like absolutely abyssal out, right? Depeche Mode, okay. And I had started a game with a guy, and it was, you know, it was going okay. But then he needed to go get food, and then while he was out getting food, you know, for a lunchtime break, he got a call from his mechanic saying, hey, your car's fixed. And he's like, well, I gotta go and get it. So he got dropped off, he got his car fixed, and then he got stuck in traffic because the traffic is just stuck because it's raining so hard, right? The entire experience takes about, I want to say, 2 to 3 hours from the start of turn 1 to me being able to take a turn 2. And so I'm a little bit upset. And then when he gets back, right? Like, some random group of people walk up to him, and he's like, oh my god, I haven't seen you guys in like how long? 10 years? Holy shit. Hey, do you mind if I talk to these guys real quick? And not to be rude, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But, so anyway, he ends up talking to them for like 30 minutes. And then he's got to go do something else, right? He's like, got to go to the bathroom or something. And at this point, I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to play a game, right? It's been like 4 hours. I'm totally ready to just stop. When he comes back from the bathroom, he goes, since you've been so cool about everything, I bought you a Coke. Instantly, I'm totally fine with him. What I learned that day, he wasn't even stalling. He just had random shit happen. Like, he got stuck in rain where he couldn't get back to the place we were playing at. He bought me a Coke. A $2 bottle of soda was enough. So apparently, what it takes for me to be okay with you fucking me over is a $2 bottle of soda. I am a slut for sodas, it turns out. Like, you could do a lot of horrible things to me, and apparently I'm fine as long as you give me a soda at the end of it. Like, holy shit. I hate that. I thought they were you're a child. What the fuck? What are you doing in this club? Where are your parents? What? Like, I hate being this predictable. Also, why are you hanging out in the corner like that? Here, go talk to them. I mean, the kid isn't the worst thing I've ever heard. That goes to this woman. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Like, I hate that that's how easy it is for me to be okay with the situation. Like, I'm pretty easygoing. I also am not at the same time. Is that real? Like, does that make sense? Like, very specific things piss me off, but apparently, like, one of them is just arbitrary bureaucracy. That's one of the things that pisses me off. But, shoo this child. This child should not be here. Get the fuck out of here, child. Get out of here. Anyway, go back to talking to her. Like, just bullshit bureaucracy is the one thing that pisses me off to no end. Like, do you think I could just, like... God, I wonder if, like, if I just got a Coke every day for free from my boss, if that would be all it would take for me to be chill with the working conditions. Like, is that all it takes? Is that who I am? I'm a slut for a Coke like that? That's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. I'm going to continue drinking the soda I'm drinking right now, as an aside. Is the kid still here? Oh, wow, you actually successfully shoot her. Him. The child. You have karaoke machines. You could... You guys could go and play a karaoke machine instead. I'm pretty sure that's a sugar addiction. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. It might be a caffeine addiction, actually. Like the other day, I didn't stream yesterday because like I just couldn't have enough caffeine to be alive. Go home because you're tired, apparently. What is she? What is that? Oh, it's a Rubik's Cube, but it's a Rubik's Sphere. Yeah, you called for someone to bring you home. So I need to stop drinking as many Cokes, I think is the end of the story. I should probably just not drink Cokes ever. But I feel like I'll be an asshole if I do that. Because, like, weaning off of... Like, I've said it before. If I have an addiction, it's soda. Like, just... And caffeine in general. I feel like I'd probably be healthier as a human being if I just, like... I don't know. Never drink soda or Cokes or caffeine in general. But, you know, it starts off easy. Just coffee in the morning. Just a switch to diet. It's the caffeine. It's not the sugar that I care about. Lay off the soda slowly. I mean, that assumes that I have any sort of like self-control. I quit smoking cold turkey. That was easy. Like, I gotta have one... Oh, okay. Raven, just want to casually phase through a car. Oh, you invited people over? Hell yeah. Wait, why are they here? Phase through the car and talk to people. Oh, just casually talking about Ted Fox. And his massive dick. Is vaping good? No. Vaping is bad for you. And also bad. And it makes you look like an asshole. Take a nap on the couch because everyone is in the wrong bed. This isn't your bed. Go to sleep in an actual bed. Sleep in pajamas. The fuck? Not Mila. Thank you for 2 months of support. Ghost cab. It's fine. Yeah, everyone, you guys can go home. It's time for sleep now. The cars in this game are just generally cursed, yeah. Alright, now you go sleep in your own bed. Can we play as Raven a bit? See, how do you... Let me ask this. How do you just... Okay. I mean, like... I guess you're coming in. How good of a friend are you to be here? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you guys doing in my house? They're just casually hanging out in her room, talking. That makes you an asshole. What the fuck is happening? They're just staring at her while she sleeps? Oh, this is when the party's gone on too long. This guy's trying to fuck her, but like, it's not even your house. Go so... What the fuck are you two doing? Get out of here! I mean, I guess they partied all night, so you can be ready to go now. Why did they stay up all night here? Vaping is... I've said it before. Vaping is a fedora for your mouth. You look like a jackass doing it. Like, you may enjoy it, but also, no one likes you. Like, you can do it all you want. You can vape daily, but it's just not gonna talk about like just the casual, like, I don't know. Are you telling a joke about bombs? Well, apparently she liked it. I thought it was gonna bomb. Okay, I guess go take a bath. If she follows you in there, she wants to fuck. Yeah, what are you doing in here? You're like, oh, you smell bad. And then you follow her into the shower. Yeah, don't fuck in a bathtub. First off, the bathtub's not as big as you think it is. Second off, there's not enough room. Third off, there's soap everywhere. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a bad time. Okay? What the hell? He's just having repetitive bad experiences with Gwen. What the fuck? Riker. What the fuck is happening here? What? Just thinking about her is the worst experience he's ever had. It's not like hurting their relationship, but he's just like, fucking Gwen, I hate Gwen, just Jesus, no, where's Gwen? Alright, I'm leaving. That was weird. He's just had to think about how much he hated Gwen. Not hate, but just generally disliked that she was taking a shower and slept, I guess. I need to get back into playing guitar. I say that every fucking day of my life. Just like I should exercise, but I don't. I don't. Where the fuck is Waldo? Have you guys seen him? Like, the entire time we've been streaming this, we haven't seen Waldo once. He lives in the same apartment building as these guys. Well, back to Raven. So Raven has like 8 cats. And her fears are generally just that things will go badly. What is Waldo called in the UK? That's a good question. Cleaning level 2. She dreams to be a level 2 cleaning person. And a level 1 charisma. Uh-huh. Wally. Oh, that's dumb. Are you asleep? Okay, well. Where is Wally? See if you can see him as things are happening. There's John Smith playing in the park. He remembers the park for one. He was living in the flats. We're gonna go back to normal speed. Phone's ringing. Go and answer it. Wally's the original name, though. It's cursed, is what it is. How and why would she want to get to level 2 in cleaning? Ask a sim on a date. Well, who's available? She has a good relationship with everyone. Alright. Yeah. Do you think Linda has money? Hey, welcome to my vape emporium. My name is Sloan with a G. What? What? Well, Cletus is never going to be a thing. Don't take your cats. You're fine. What? You're hungry? Okay, right now you need to eat. You need to eat right the fuck now, or else you're not gonna have enough food. That's... okay. Go to the Crypt nightclub, because that seems like where you should be. That's, that is rank. That has been sitting out on the counter for days. The cats have definitely eaten out of it. Yeah, don't eat that. John Smith, the normal human, is talking to Gorbles. Not even batting an eye. Just keep walking. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to not play The Sims legit. I've never met someone who, like, you know, people talk about vegans. I'm sorry, vegans, you're gonna get the brunt end of a joke here. But people talk about how much vegans like to, I don't know, talk about how they're vegan and how important that is and how cool it is and good of them. You know, that's the stereotype, right? But I've never met a vegan as annoying as I have people who like to vape. Just aggressively annoying about vaping. Like, the stereotypes about veganism, I feel like better applied to, like, you don't work here, get out from behind the counter, don't appraise everything this time. Chat up her. I mean, I guess they had a thing going on. Are they, like, at flirtable levels? What does the lightning bolt mean? Can I have the little, like, thing? Raven is canonically don't jerk off, that's weird. Why is this kid at a why are you here? Virginia Gothier? Why are you here at a fucking punk bar? What? What is, like, money sexual? That's what Raven is. If you have money, she's down to clown. She's a gold digger, but she's not, like, just into dudes or just into chicks. She's into anyone who has money. So she's, like, pansexual as far as money goes. Findom? What is findom? Because that sounds like something that's a kink and that you shouldn't know about, but you know about because you're into it too. It is a kink. Let me just casually Google this. Ah. Okay. I thought that was femdom. I had always had it spelled differently. Oh, good. They're actually eating together, along with this random-ass child who keeps... You have a drinking problem, child. Why are you showing up to bars? You should not be clubbing. You are 5. Why is this child here? Whose child is this? All right. Are you getting your needs? Okay. Order food. She's dining, so she's being social and she's eating. Should be read like Findim, because when I googled Findim, it just came up with Findom. So the kid is like, I like Coke and rum. You guys are weak. Get turned. This child has more character than some of the people that I've made just because he has an alcohol problem. Like, I wouldn't have even thought to make a child with a drinking problem, but here we are. Hanging out at the goth club with a bunch of adults getting trashed. So, you didn't eat. That's something. Okay, she's already ordering a drink. The loss of money gets you off. Oh. Wait, what? No, that's the exact opposite of what she's into. Like, she's into other people having money that give money to... Oh. I've been calling that child a he, but they just went into the female restroom. So I guess she's a chick. She's into other people. She's the dom in the Findom. What? Kids do that? What is its name? Virginia. I guess that is a chick name. Okay, drinking apparently counts as food. Go talk her up. Flirt her up. See if that works. She's the one who gets her subs to pay her. Moobot, not a good time. It's The Sims. Where does Virginia live? That's a good question. Virginia Gauthier. Like, really just being, like, the life of the party. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to, like, a club or whatever, but, like, there's always something that's weird that becomes the life of the party. For instance, like, one time I went to a club, and someone just had, like, I guess they were on a date with their blow-up doll. As one does. And, it was getting its ass slapped on the dance floor by some random guy that didn't come with her. That's a memory that sticks with you no matter how much you drink. Not that I got too drunk that night. I think I was the, like, designated driver. Not because of, like, any sense of... like, that makes me sound like a good boy. Like, I decided to be the designated driver, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong. But, like, it's more just that I was too broke to drink. So if someone else paid, cool. But, like, I wasn't, like... This child is fucking... Like, he's a player. He is playing the field. Everyone's getting trashed, but this child is getting free drinks left, right, and center. Too broke is not an excuse to... It is when you don't have enough money to afford a drink. I was thinking maybe my friends will, like, I don't know, hey, since you're giving us a ride home, here's a drink. You know? A drink. Rum and Coke, you know? Could be sober in like 2 hours after a rum and Coke. Some are sober enough to drive, right? No. Never did that for him again. Hey, kid. Find your own chick to flirt with. Get it. Yeah. Go make some friends. What are her wants right now? She wants to become a witch, ride the electro dance sphere, go on a date, and raise charisma to level 1. Yeah, I don't like the outfit she's wearing where it looks like she's naked, but in like a really horrifying naked way. Because it's like the same color as her skin. That's a little bit weird. How is this going for you? The appreciation thing. Strong chemistry. So it doesn't mean they actually want to fuck, right? Not ramen Coke. Rum and Coke. It's like shot or two of Coke or rum in a Coke. Again, the soda thing doesn't stop. It's just constant. Yeah, just awkwardly stand there, wait for an opening. Go. There you go, Raven. You killed like 8 people and turned them into cats. What about putting Coke in ramen? That's awful. There's a guy just casually riding his bike a little while back. Another memory that I'll never forget. It's this guy that I saw once riding a bike, and he was wearing a G-string. Weird enough, awful enough. Flesh-toned, weird enough, awful enough. Nothing else, even worse. On a bike. And I was behind him in traffic. Pretty much all of it sucked, and I hated it. Like, not for a long distance, and I... Luckily, Tilda wasn't with me, because just like... Holy shit. Go talk about, like, your hobby. Austin summed up right there. It's not like Hippie Hollow or anything where you actually see naked people. Like, just randomly a place where we happened to... There was... a G-string and not a... See, I mean, like, Texas heat, too. So you're thinking about, like... This guy's got like a black cushion for his bike, right? Like a regular bicycle bike, right? And he wasn't doing the thing where he's like getting up like he's fucking like Lance Armstrong trying to go super fast, like whip, 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 like super fast. He was just like riding it like, you know, someone who doesn't really care if he gets wherever he's going or not. But it's like a black seat cushion in... It was either spring or summer, so it was like 180 degrees out, right? A flesh-colored G-string is just not something that should exist. Do you know what I mean? Like, luckily he didn't have his ass shaking up in the air like he didn't care. Did you bring people home with you? Child, go home! Your parents! Where are they? Invite her in to sleep with you. Like, not in like a sexual way, but like in an actual, like, let's go to sleep, because that's what I'm going to be doing for the next bit. Oh, okay. Here, tell her goodnight. So goodbye to everyone. and then go to bed. Where's Chuck Darkheart? He's right there. He's good. Good night. Leave. I need to sleep. She's eating your rotten food. She's gonna shit herself. He didn't have a nice ass. He didn't. He was old. But like, I'm just gonna say it, like, I don't want to see any ass randomly and without reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a time and a place to look at ass. You know, the casual debate between like butt or boob. Some people may get into this fight. I feel like one thing that cannot be like understated is not seeing ass you don't want to. You know? Like, and I don't want distractions. Like, let's say there are only two possible ways that could have gotten. I was interested or I wasn't. Either way, it's distracting to see a dude's ass out in public. God, just invite her over to fuck already. She just keeps... We just went out. We just went out. We literally just got home from partying. Holy shit. John Smith, please go home. He's just casually staring at a dog at 12 at night. Outside of a place that isn't his house. He's just staring at someone's dog. Playing in the water. Late at night. Aesthetic as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Actually, that sounds exactly like something I would want to do. Watching someone's dog play. And then go playing on a playscape at like midnight. Fuck, I want to do that now. Why do you keep getting up? Okay, that is not food. Stop eating that. It's not food. Yeah, get rid of that. That's gross. That's a wolf. That's a fucking wolf if I've ever seen one. That is a massive ass dog. Look at that dog. Hell yeah, it's a dog. Yet another puddle to flop around in. That's the worst way you could have said that. That cat is... Salem is thinking about himself. Like, is it necessary to be like, oh, well, boobs, that's a sign of a healthy mate? Can't it just be like, you know what, people like tits. There's nothing really beyond that. It's just tits. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to be like some weird hereditary thing. It's just people like boobs. Some people like feet. You want to make it something. Just everyone accepts that it's okay to like boobs. It's weird to like feet. Fetishes exist. Mega Mini, thank you for 13 months of support. Despite me saying that, you've decided that it's worth continuing to sub. Alright, now, will you just go to bed? What's the evolutionary reason that people want to jerk it to feet? But, anyway, let's talk about something else. How about how every single time I see a city trending on, like, Twitter, I think it's that someone's, like, died or there's, like, been a shooting or, like, something like that. But it's always that some sports team wins a thing. They win a football or a basketball. And I don't care about that, but Twitter thinks I do because I click it every time. And it goes, that's sports. This guy clicks on sports every single time. So now Twitter thinks that I'm into sports. And so it keeps telling me about sports. And there's some wrestler. He's got a name that makes it sound like something interesting, but it's not. And I forget what his name is. Wake up. Well, I don't click into Twitter on incognito mode. And it's already happened. I'm already cursed. People think I'm into sports. I'm not into sports. Speaking of, literally the only bounty right now is for the Dick's Sporting Goods thing. I've done that bounty 3 times. And they want to keep paying me for it. I don't know why. What does she do again? Oh, she works at a record store. I forgot about that. Like, how many I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I can talk about dicks anymore. Like, I really don't think I can talk about dicks anymore. And legitimately, like, the video that I did for Dick's Sporting Goods was one of the worst videos I've ever made, according to YouTube. People actively hated it, which is weird. I think it's one of the funniest things I've done in a while, but it is what it is. But, you know, talk about vaginas instead. Vaginas aren't paying me. Vaginas aren't giving me, like, $10 to make dick jokes for 5 minutes. Like, the bounty for that sucks, but, like, as far as the money goes. But, like, it's not about the money. Let's be real. When it comes down to it, what really makes that special for me is being able to talk about dicks. So why did you... Oh, it's not the bills that stink, it's the you that stinks. Pay all your bills. You have them. I mean, if some sporting goods company named Vaginas wants to give me, like, a $5 to talk about them, hell yeah. John Smith has been hanging outside of the house for, I want to say, almost a day straight without sleep, smelling the air. It's fine. It happens. The YouTube algorithm didn't like it. I think it just heard me saying dicks a lot, and YouTube doesn't like it when you cuss. So I think that was part of it too. But it is what it is. What? Did you just flex around those people just that way you could, like, show off that you were working out? Weird. After you got done paying those bills, is there LSD in the town's water? Weird flex, but okay. Just go take a shower. And then piss, I guess. Actually, no. Piss, then take a shower. The reasoning being that you will get dirty pissing. I've said it for a while. Like, I would hate to be Trump, the Hearthstone streamer. Have you seen the stuff with Mortal Kombat 11 stuff getting flagged as real-life violence? Most shooter games get flagged as well, because it sees guys with guns and it doesn't know the context. So if you play a first-person shooter, expect it to make less money than any other game, which sucks because that's pretty much exactly the kind of game that I like. But whatever. Oh, I forgot about the Smash Ultimate Dicks thing. I think they did it on the last one too, right? When is YouTube gonna crash? They have more money than anything else, so they're fine. What do you, who are you? Why are you in my house? Murder him. Wait, what happened to your relationship with what's her name? That's at 55 or 57. They're friends. This is some rando. Because cat. See, it works in her favor. She makes her ex-husbands into cats. Then, when she makes them into cats, other people come over because she's got cats. Then she tricks those people into marrying her, takes their money. Then they become cats. Never-ending cycle of cats and money. It's pretty good. Go ahead and lock that door. Fuck, never mind. What are you doing? Why are you worrying? Stop it. Wouldn't it be great if you could just click the little thing and just stop worrying entirely? John Smith has been here for almost a full 24 hours without sleep now. Hey. John Smith. Are you husband number 8? We must find husband number 8. Go talk to him. See how this goes. Doesn't John Smith have work? He does. He's just not doing it. So anyway, robbers. Are you one? And then John Smith is talking casually about the time he broke out of prison. Talk about literature. You guys probably like art, right? I mean, like, at what point does, like, is she ever going to find true love, or is she just going to continue this line of abuse of murdering men and women who happen to be rich for their money? Like, will she ever find love? Will she ever settle down? What the fuck are you doing in my house, Sanjay? Pooping? This isn't your house, dude. You can't just poop in my house. God, that is like... You don't even know her. He did flush. That's good, at least. They're not even good friends. Oof. Hey, how about you leave? You could involve yourself in this conversation. Didn't wash his hands. Nope, just walking around the house. Touching all of the doors. He's got poop hands. Let's not forget that now. He's got poop hands. No, don't touch him. He has poop hands because he hasn't washed them. Maybe piss hands too. No, don't touch his hands. They're poop hands. They're poop hands. Poop hands. Don't. Here, shoo him. Get out of here with your poop hands. Say goodbye to Sanjay. Get out of here, Sanjay. And your poop hands. Get. I didn't even invite you. I don't even fucking know you. Why are you here? Poop hands. Anyway, go to sleep again, I guess. Poop hands. Why am I saying poop hands funny? I'm saying it the way it should be said. Exciting. Alright. Let's see what Cletus is up to. We haven't had any lore changes on Cletus recently. I've been informed and agree with. Poop hands. Should have been 9 cats. Well, we're working on 9 cats. We can only have 1 cat at a time. Cletus Dickens. And his dog, Beans Dickens. Alright. So he wants to see the ghost of John Smith and Raven. And he wants to talk and meet someone new. You know, my daily life goals sometimes are to see someone die. Like very specific people, just like Cletus here, but... Why does he want murder? He doesn't want to murder her, he just wants her to be dead. Which is similar. Lick clean. Sure. What? Thank you for the 100 bits, Gear. Poop hands. See, it's okay if you have a race car bed when you're a child. Did you, when you had your race car bed as a child, did you pretend to drive it until you fell asleep? Here's a free sample for you to mess around with. Okay. Go to the bathroom. He hasn't socialized recently. What did you give him? He picked up a NES Classic today. The NES Classic was alright. SNES Classic was alright too. The PS4 Classic or the PlayStation Classic looks eh. And then there's the Sega Classic coming out, which looks okay. What is that? Oh, it's trash. Okay. Well, Cletus is going to take a quick bath while we wait for his carpool to show up, which should be about 5 seconds. The problem with the PS Classic is it just doesn't have... Well, you can get the better versions of the other games. You just plug in a regular-ass keyboard that's USB. And I think you hit escape, and then you can change the, You can change the stats. Like, you can change it from not being the PAL version to the other version. And there you go. That's dumb. Alright, time to go be a criminal. The game lineup wasn't good. That was a huge problem. Like, you can even install your own games on the thumb drive. Well, then you've got, like, a system that plays PS1 games on, like, that looks like a PS1. and has PS1 controllers. And the controllers feel alright. Like, generally speaking, the PS1 Classic feels like a PS1, but it just doesn't have any of the games you actually want. Like, I've recommended it to a couple of people at work just because, like, for them, you know, being able to play something like Crash Bandicoot or, like, you know, I don't know, Twisted Metal. Like, they wanted to play Twisted Metal, right? That's fine. You can't get that nowadays. And they didn't want to spend a bunch of money, so I recommended the PS Classic. That's specifically a very, very specific person who would want that. But that's about it. That being said, would I buy one? Nope. Would I have one if someone gave it to me? Sure. Most things I would take if I was given them for free. Cletus hits the crowded downtown streets, immediately immersing himself in the steady flow of banker types, wealthy socialites, all ripe for the picking. He zeroes in a couple of targets, and the only decision left is whether to go for the tall stockbroker in pinstripes as a flashy woman with a designer bag and oversized sunglasses. Stockbroker or socialite? I think we flip a coin on this one, because I think that I am actually on the timer. It doesn't tell you this, but you are. So, heads, stockbroker, tails, socialite. Heads, stockbroker it is. Cletus pulls the old bump and grab, brushing up against the fat cat as he deftly slips the broker's billfold out of his breast coat pocket before fading back into the faceless crowd. Once alone, Cletus opens the wallet only to find it empty. But even worse is that he appears as if the broker pulled the same heist on him. Duped. Cletus shuffles off to the local coffee shop, having lost his day's pay. Fuck! He got wrecked. He got reverse pickpocketed. Like they both pick each other's pockets. I remember hearing about some, like... And take this with a grain of salt, because I heard this from, like, a source. Oh, hey! What do you want? You want social? Just talk to him. Chat. I remember hearing about some random person. Yeah, talk to him. Yeah, you want to talk with someone? He's standing right next to you. I have no social life. I wish someone was here to talk to me, he says, standing next to someone that he brought home from work. Don't mood me. But anyway, I heard about some group of like robbers coming to Austin a while back. Like they announced themselves coming, and they were gonna pickpocket people on like 6th. Really don't know what the fuck that is. He wants to earn $500. He wants to dance with someone. He wants to visit Gwen. And he wants to get a promotion. You're a pickpocket. You set your own promotions. You're self-employed. Taxes are a bitch. So, John Smith has just kind of broken into someone else's house again. And he wants to dance, but he's afraid of the pinball machine. It causes him fear and distress. He's better now. He's fine now. Goodbye. There's no music here. There you go. He's so used to listening to 7,000 snowmen at the same time that, But I don't really understand why someone would, like, actively leave their country. Like, it was like German bank robbers or something like that. It's like, Germans? Like, that's not even a stereotype. Why is this a story that someone covered? Like, this sounds fake. All of this entire story sounds fake. Like, no one's gonna leave their country to come pickpocket people. Like, what the fuck? Like, fly on a plane to go pickpocket people. Do you know what I mean? What? Now that I'm thinking about it, this story is stupid. Go take a shower. Torrent Scallywag is honestly being a better friend to Beans. What was the source? Some guy at work. People just sort of say things to me at work. I just gotta, like, roll with it. Like, I was more concentrated on the story where someone would fly to another country to pickpocket people. I wasn't really concerned with the rest of it. But then, under any examination, the story is stupid. I wanted to talk about it just because it was a thing to talk about, but actual stream time is 1 hour and 16 minutes. To be fair, I did stream Dark Souls for an hour. You hear about Flat Earth? I mean, what's up with that? The idea that the world is flat. It seems like another thing that people could just, like, figure out. Like, wasn't there, like, didn't they do a documentary where they just, like, went and, I don't know, went around the world? Like, is that just something I made up? Like a here's an idea. Reality TV show, right? You take a group of people who believe in Flat Earth and you fly them around the world. But you go on land as much as possible. Right? And you just keep going in a straight line. You call it, like, to the edge. It's a great idea. And you could have this keep going for, like, seasons upon seasons because the world is round. So they just keep going in a straight line being like, we're going to fucking find it at some point. We're going to find the edge at some point. I mean, I know we've passed by here at least once. Like, how long do they have to be on the show before they go, wait a minute? Would you watch such a show where it's like multiple seasons? It's like Survivor, except for everyone stays. I followed a flight attendant on Twitter who turned out to be a flat earther. So, question, why are you following a flight attendant on Twitter? Like, was that their profession that caused you to, like, were they your friend? A flight attendant doesn't sound like the kind of job where it's like, they'll have something interesting to say. So, John Smith, leave? What do you want? Oh, Cletus is a sad boy. Oh, everything's going right in his life, but he has to clean up a small mess. That seems fair, Daisy. I'm just not sure where that goes from there. Alright. Well, go ahead and talk to John Smith. I mean, I feel like if you're rich enough to be like Bob, or like Like if you have a job where you make millions of dollars, I don't know how much money Bob the Flat Earth rapper makes. I hadn't heard about him until he turned out to be a flat earther, but like what? Yeah, that's a good point. If she's a flight attendant, wouldn't she see the curvature of the Earth like all of the goddamn time? Like, why would you believe someone's rambling something over your own just ability to look at things? Like, couldn't you, if you were, like, just do experiments? Like, the one experiment they learned, I'm sorry, I'm getting mad about Flat Earth. Why are you fighting John Smith? I wasn't paying attention. Make him cry. Beat him up for being in your house. Fight him. Fight him for being in your house. Get out of my house, John Smith. Crying little bitch. Get out of here. Beans is used to this behavior. Yeah, get fucked. Now get the fuck out of here. Leave. Leave before I fight you again. Get wrecked! The Earth could be flat and hollow at the same time. It could be like a pancake. Or not a pancake, like an Oreo? No. What's... Like, I feel like the sign of me getting older is not knowing about artists until they end up being flat earthers. Like Jake Paul and Bob and some random sports guy that you were talking about. Like a cone? No, like a sandwich, but contained. Like a dumpling. No, that's a calzone, but a really flat calzone. Enjoy your government paycheck? I will. I am the sheeples. Yeah, kick his ass! Sorry, I'm getting in the mood. I mean, you did ask him to leave. Is this actually helping out his social meter? So that's interesting. Oh, wow, he kicked your ass. Anyway, can you leave? I need to cry by myself. What's wrong with you? What's so bad? Wow, he hates John Smith more than Raven now. Like, that's hard. That's really difficult to pull off. Stupid bullshit conspiracies give me life. That's your piss again, isn't it, Beans? Just gonna... Alright, you should probably clean up all of this. He channeled his gorilla symbiote and just spanked his ass. Beans, can you not? Can you do anything else other than drink your own piss? You're a weird dog. Like, not even bad dog situation, just weird. Listen, if believing the world is flat is all it takes for someone to be like, you know what, you're a fucking idiot, I'm gonna send you to space, I might just become a flat earther. Because I want to go to space. And if that's what it takes, I'm down. Like, I'm willing to believe in some real stupid shit to go to space. I'll pretend I believe the world's flat if it gets me to space. The Earth is flat. Send me to space now, please. I don't believe it unless if I see it with my own eyes. I'm gonna have to go to the moon. Would you subscribe to Flat Earth Theory if I buy you a Coke? No. But you could aggressively yell at me about Flat Earth Theory for like an hour and then buy me a Coke and we'd probably be cool. Like, that's sad. That's not good. That's not healthy. That's addiction. That's a bad addiction too. It's like meth, but soda. Is the moon flat? Of course it is. It's in the skybox. Like every video game. The world is a video game. Other dog rolling around in your piss. Cletus has the day off today. He's using it, eating a toaster strudel in his underwear. Oh man, look at how weird his mouth looks when he chews. I don't like that. Look at it. Isn't that awful? I'm gonna try and get closer so you guys can see it better. You see that? Isn't that awful? God, I hate this. Yeah, that's awful. I don't know. Global warming is flat. Does that work? Will I get to space if I say that? What other stupid shit can I say? Like, people disbelieve that, like, global warming isn't a thing. Can I imagine that's flat? Can I just say random things are flat? What does that even mean? Shut up and send me to space. The Earth isn't real. When I was younger, because I didn't get to go anywhere and because my town was small that I grew up in, it was entirely believable for me to accept that there was nothing else in the world. Vaccines are flat. Rev, say, I make a living playing video games on the internet. It's like half true. The internet is flat. Yeah, but like, yeah, there are actual space flights, but they're not cheap. You have to still be pretty rich to go to space. Everything is flat. JFK is flat. The government did the flat moon theory. The Earth is bigger flat Luke. What the fuck are we talking? I feel like we're done. I feel like I don't even know where I'm going with this yeah. Am I okay? JFK was melted steel vaccinations. All right. Let's check and see if there's any art. Send me your stupid conspiracy theories. Not good ones, but send me dumb ones. Ones like the world is vaccinated. I mean, that one's absolutely not true because we have anti-vax people, so it's not. But I feel like you could just take random words and put them together in a sentence. Everything is flat except for the time, which is cube. The world is cube, hollow, and flat. Definitely not round, but all of those other things. Flat Earth gives you cancer. Anyway, let's check out this art that someone did. Here's some nice art that Brownie did of the Vinesauce gang. It's like me and Vinny and Yol and Dyer and Yol again, I guess, and Dyer again, and then I'm gonna guess Vinny again, and then you got Darren, you got Fred, you got Limes, you got Ima, you got Jin. It's cool. Thank you for the art. With that, I think I'm done for now. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get back into having 4 videos a month. If you are interested in editing videos, let me know. If you play the Earth like a record, it sounds like satanic messages, but only if you play it backwards. But if you play it backwards, it's pro-vaccination stuff. Yeah, that's a good end to the stream. What the fuck? Yeah, no, we're going with that. We're going to roll with that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. Either way, I'm going to go now. I'll see you guys later. We'll come back with more Hypnospace, with more Sims, with more stuff. If we do more Dark Souls, we'll probably just go straight to the end boss. I feel like that's it. My content is everywhere. Consume it. There's a new video today on the Highlights channel, so go get that too. Moxdub, thank you for the sub. And with that, I'm gone. Goodbye.